Hey y'all, so in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to color and install this ruby red quick weave. Okay, so first we just need to boil some water. And you will need a big clear container like this, or you can just do a big bowl, but I would prefer a container so when we dip the bundles, it can fully cover all of them. It's way much easier to dye blonde bundles. I got these bundles from the hair store, not gonna lie, it was really soft and it's a good texture and good product. I did get a 18, 20, and 22 in body weight. So what I'm doing now is just grabbing my products. I am using the Kiss Red Velvet, and I am actually going to mix two different colors. The second color that I'm going to use is the Adore and Burgundy Envy to achieve this color. And you will need 3 bottles. So I used 2 bottles of the Red Velvet and 1 bottle of the Burgundy by Adore. So while the water is still boiling, I'm just going to go ahead and take my bundles and cut off all of the tags on the bundles. So y'all can call me ghetto for this next step, but I don't care. Like I always say, do what works for you. But I am going to take a pants hanger and actually clip it to my bundle. This will make it much easier when dipping the bundle inside of the water. It's going to make sure that you are getting color on the ends all the way to the top of the hair. And thank me for this idea. I might need to post this on TikTok. This is a good hack. Alright y'all, so this is the fun part. You're just going to go ahead and pour your hot water into the container. And then just take your bottles of dye and pour all of them into the container. And then you want to just take a big spoon and just stir it and keep stirring it until it gets really dark. Like you want a really dark red to the point to where it looks like a plum / purple color. So if you want to know what color to look for, I'm about to show you in this next clip here. So if you guys just take a look at this clip, it will show you the plum color. That's the color that we want. So now just go ahead and take 1 hanger of hair and then just dip it like this. So you want to start from the ends first and then work your way to the roots. So I just decided to do all 3 at once. So we're just going to go ahead and dip those. And as you see, the color turns instantly. Like as soon as you dip it in that water, it turns instantly. It's not a long process. This process takes at least 30 minutes to do. So you just want to dip it for at least 5 minutes. And after you dip it for at least 5 minutes, you're just going to take off the hangers and just let it sit in the water, which you will see in the next clip here. So I'm just continuously dipping the bundles in the water because I really want full coverage. I don't want any patches in my bundles. I want to make sure that all of the bundles are covered in red. We don't want any kind of blonde patches. So you just want to stay consistent and keep dipping it. And now I'm just taking the bundles off of the hanger. And I'm just taking the spoon to just mix the color around. Make sure that it's fully covered because we really want to make sure that the root of the tracks, the top part of the tracks, are actually covered. So I'm just picking through all the tracks just to see which part needs more color to it. So I'm just going to do that. And in the next clip, we're just going to take the bundles out of the water and separate it just to check for any blind spots. And I found these gloves on the cleaning aisle at Target, y'all. So if you want to know where to get them from, you can check Target or really any grocery store. So after mixing, I'm really just going to let the bundles just sit and marinate in this color for a good 30 minutes. And then we're going to wash it out with the Claro shampoo. Okay, ladies, first things first, you want to start off with freshly washed hair. What I'm doing right now is just blowing my hair out, making sure that the roots and the ends are very, very dry. And once you do that, you just want to take your fingers and just run it through your hair just to make sure that those roots are dry, because we do not want wet hair under our cap. Next, we're just going to braid our hair down. Now, ladies, please do not judge me. I'm not a braider, but this works for me. And I'm able to get my hair as flat as I need it to be. So do what's best for you. Next, we're just going to take some needle and thread and sew down the braids. This makes sure that the braids are very, very flat and your foundation is not very bumpy. I'm just making sure everything is okay. Now you're just going to take your cap and put it on your head. Yes, I am using concealer to outline my hair. You will most definitely need to outline your hair so that you do not get any glue on your leave out. Next, we're going to take some Got To Be Free spray. This is what makes the cap stick to the braids, and it also protects your hair from the glue. And after that, we're just going to take our blow dryer and blow it until it's completely dry. And then put your protective shield on. Now this, ladies, is a must with these installs. This protects the glue from getting on your hair, and it also molds the cap. So when you start installing those tracks, you don't have to worry about any kind of tracks slipping or your cap not being secure. This will pull everything together. And you really want to blow dry it until it's really dry. Take your finger and touch it, but not too much, to make sure that you're covering all of the damp areas. You want to make sure that it's really, really dry. So ladies, for this next step, please, and I repeat, please be extremely careful and take your time. This is no rush. Even though it's a quick weave, just make sure that when you're doing this process that you're taking your time, because it is a protective style and we want to make sure that we're not cutting off of our rear hair. And I just want to say, these are not the correct scissors that you need to use to cut your hair. You really do need something very much smaller. Honestly, I think all of my scissors have literally just walked out of my house. I don't know where any of my scissors are, so this was the only pair that I had and that was available. I was in a rush, so I just made it do what it do. But ladies, make sure that you get some shears or just, something way much smaller than what I actually have in my hands. Once I've completely cut the cap off of my head, I'm going to go ahead and start measuring my tracks. And yes, I do double my tracks, mainly because when I want to fit 3 bundles on my head, this makes it way much easier for the install. So if your hairstylist is not fitting all of your bundles on your head, then that means that they are not doubling your tracks. Just dropped a little gem there. So I did go ahead and install the back of my tracks off camera. I layered my tracks from ear to ear. Once you get close to the middle of your head, then you want to start making a U shape around the perimeter of your hair, outlining the leave out. So this is what I mean by making a U. Do y'all see that there? And it's connecting. So I'm measuring my hair now before I put the glue on it and install it. So you want to keep that same flow throughout the whole process until you get closer to your leave out. And make sure that you're taking your blow dryer and blowing the tracks while you install them. This makes sure that the tracks is actually really dry and secured. So yes, sis, if you cannot comb through those tracks after installing it, then that means that it is not dry enough and your track is not secured. So you know that feeling you get when you just know that hairstyle that you're doing is about to be bomb? That's exactly how I'm feeling right now. Like, I'm excited because I just know this is about to come out the way I want it to. And I am using the Chi Protective Serum. It is a heat protector and it also does not take away from the softness and flow of my hair. And I like to flat iron my hair from bottom to top. It makes the process so much easier.
High volume, high volume, high volume.
So next, this is my favorite part about the install. This is what seals the deal. I am doing my leave out. I did use the same heat protector, Chi, and put it on my leave out so that my hair is protected while I am flat ironing my hair. So I'm just getting my edges first, and then I'm going to take my braid down at the top and start flat ironing that part. And I'm taking some edge booster. This makes sure that the top part is pretty flat and polished. You can find this edge booster stick at any hair store, any local hair store. And if you can't find it at your hair store, you can always buy it on Amazon. So I did go in with a little edge control and lay my edges down on the side. Did a little swoop, you feel me? You feel me? Yes. Look, this looks so natural, y'all. I'm so glad that I was able to successfully do this install. And I just want to thank y'all so much for watching this video today. If you have any questions about any of the products that I use or any questions about the install itself, please leave a comment below. And as always, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Love y'all so much. See y'all in the next video. Bye.